Alright guys, you saw the title from this video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys the Scholar's Mate trap in chess, although I know mostly everybody knows about it, but what most people don't know about is how you can actually absolutely destroy it, and how if you want to play the opening, you can actually make it work. Before I begin guys, if you're interested, please drop a like and sub, as I would really help the channel a ton. If you're really interested, let's drop super thanks. Without further ado, let's just begin. By the way, this game doesn't actually have Scholar's Mate. It's just one of my old games. So I said to myself, okay, I'll just use it for the video. Anyways, guys, so Scholar's Mate usually starts with e4, e5, and then white can play three moves, because usually Scholar's Mate is played by white. They can play bishop c4, queen f3, or queen h5. Generally, the best move according to the AI is this move, like out of all of them. But okay. So let me just tell you all how each of them work. Basically, the idea with Scholar's Mate, let me just show you really quickly, is to prepare a trap. Let's say they go over here, then they go over there, then white goes over here, and then black just plays something like this. Yeah, it just ends instantly, 100%. But now, let's say instead of all that, black actually knows how to defend it. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to defend it as well. But first, let's just show how it works pretty much. So number one, guys, okay. The three moves that you can play if you want to play this opening, but really quick thing, guys. Okay, this opening, Scholar's Mate, you should not play it if you are above 500 elo. You really shouldn't. If you're above 800 elo, yeah, you should not be learning how to actually use this opening properly. You should actually just be learning how to counter it. By the way, guys, really quick thing, never pre-move your opening in chess. What I mean is because there's an opening that I usually pre-move in chess, and my opponent at 1200 elo actually played Scholar's Mate, and I actually fell for it. Because I had my entire opening pre-moved, and I didn't expect at 1200 to actually play Scholar's Mate. So you never know. Maybe they'll play it. But anyways, guys, yeah, after that, I literally never pre-moved ever again. Like, at least not my opening. Anyways, guys, now here's how it goes, okay? So let's say, for example, with white, by the way, keep in mind, this is just for pretty much anyone below 500 elo. Okay, generally the move I like to recommend is h5. Now, I know the evaluation just fell a lot, but the reason is because, yeah, Scholar's Mate is already a terrible opening, so, yeah, what are you expecting? Now, there are two things that can result from this. Well, no, technically three, but still. Okay, let's say they play this. Attacking the queen immediately. You can just take a free pawn. And let's say they defend with their queen. Now, technically you could capture this pawn, but honestly I would recommend just capturing the queen. And after they recapture, defend the pawn, and you automatically just have a free pawn. That's it. So yeah, you're up by a pawn. But now another way this could go is that they play g6. And now the game is just totally lost. Because they just go over here. Well, no, you go over there. And then they can try a block with their queen. You just capture the rook. Even if they recapture, believe it or not, the best move is not to defend with a knight or a bishop. The best move is actually king d1. Yeah, apparently this is the best move, because even if they play this check, you can literally just play this. And now the queen is attacked, and you're going to win the knight next. And now their position is just totally gone. So yeah, this is why I generally recommend h5 if you are going to play this opening. But remember, guys, you should absolutely not play this opening if you're below 500. And if you're below 800, yeah, you can 100% just skip this segment about how to actually play it, because really, 99 out of 100 times, none of your opponents are going to play this. But still, I will teach low elo players like how to actually defend it. So basically, guys, let's just say, for example, they don't do any of these moves. Let's just say like they make a random move. Well then, to continue the sequence, you can play this move. And if they somehow don't see this pawn threat and they play something like this, you win. That's it, literally. Now let's explain how to defend it, and this is why I do not recommend it for anyone above 500 elo, because the defense to this opening is just brutal. Okay, let's just say it goes as normal, and let's say you play this. Now, to stop white from winning this pawn easily, you develop your knight. You're developing a knight, and you're protecting the pawn, right? So now, what white will play immediately after this is bishop c4, obviously preparing the checkmate. And now, and only now, can you play pawn g6. Because if they take, they just lose the queen in one move. So obviously they're not going to take. Now, if they play queen f3, obviously they're still trying to go for it, so don't just play a random pawn move and then just fall for it immediately. Okay, what you should do now is develop your knight. And let's just say they try to develop their knight or something. Now the game is really difficult for them, because you can play this, putting your knight over here on d4, which is just attacking the queen, and now the queen has to just go to a square where it's practically useless pretty much. Like, for example, if the queen goes over here, the game is over, because, yeah, the king, the queen, and the rook, all three are attacked at the same time. So yeah, automatically you just win the game if they go queen e3 in this position. But something they could also play is just queen g5, which is still totally losing because, well, yeah, this still happens. Although the idea is probably just to attack the pawn. But now, the only real move they can actually play to not have the position just totally dead lost is queen d3. And even then, the position is still horrible for them because, yeah, like, they just try to develop their queen for no reason. And generally, they will try to trade. But overall, guys, yeah, this is how you get really good development in the game. And now maybe you could try to play a move like d6, I guess. Or maybe bishop here. Maybe even this move. And yeah, that's just about it. That's really all there is to Scholar's Mate. Overall, it's an opening that's like basically okay. To summarize it, it's an opening that's really bad and should not be played unless like you're really low elo, like below 500. Like, let me just show all the variations. Okay, yeah, okay. Let me just summarize this and then yeah, I will show all the variations. Okay. Overall, it's a pretty bad opening, but I'd say it's fine to play at 500 elo because about 50% of your opponents will play it anyways. And yeah, now time to show the variations. Okay, this is the variation in which white wins just a pawn. This is the variation in which white wins a rook. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Okay. And also knight, if they try to give you a check. And now, this is the variation in which white's trap actually works, somehow. And, okay, now to show the variations in which black can actually respond to this. Okay, wait. This is the variation in which black manages to defend. And now the position is basically equal. Oh, whoops. Okay, you played this knight move, almost forgot. Okay. And then maybe they'll try to play something like this to try to stop the knight from jumping in. And now here's the variation in which black just demolishes white's position. Because they play this, and the queen can go over here, and then they just lose the queen, 100%, guaranteed. Wait, let me just do this really quickly. And not just that, the only safe move in this position is queen all the way back here. And yeah, that's really all there is to Scholar's Mate. It's literally the most infamous trap in chess, so I said to myself, okay, I may as well just make a video just to show players how to play it if they want, and how to just counteract against it. And by the way, guys, one final thing. Never pre-move your openings. A 1200 elo opponent of mine played Scholar's Mate, and because I pre-moved my opening, I actually got checkmated. Never pre-move your openings. And yeah, guys, this is the whole video. If you're interested, please drop a like and subs. That would really help the channel a ton. If you're really interested, you can just drop super thanks. Comment down below if this video helped you, because yeah, I really want to know like how players, especially like low elo players who actually try to use this opening, like I want to know if any like low elo player actually succeeded using this opening, like at least winning a pawn, or maybe even winning the rook, or maybe even actually having the checkmate work. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.